Hi crafters, this is Amy. Just wanted to show you some more papers that I made and just do a short tutorial about how I did this. I made 3 more sheets of paper and I incorporated into the paper like I had done with the glitter, but this time I used in this one, that's little bits of dill I took out of the garden. Those are little pink flower petals from my soapwort. If you watched one of my other garden videos, you could see the plant that's from. And then this is just some kind of dried bits from another hanging flower plant I have. The name escapes me, but I thought it would work pretty well. So the paper I made out of one larger sheet of tissue paper, just gift wrapping tissue paper. So one sheet I tore up. You can see my basic paper making video to find out. I'm not going to go through the whole thing of blending and all that stuff. What I am going to show you is once I get my paper pulp into the mold, I'll just show you how I put the bits and pieces in there to incorporate them into the paper. I have put my mold in the water, and actually floating around in there is some of the pink petals that had stuck to the side, so I'm going to leave that in there. I have chopped up my paper pulp in my blender. What I am going to do though, and this is different from my other pieces of paper, I'm going to incorporate all 3 of the dill, the petals, and then the little flower stems. And then before I put my pulp in the mold here, I'm going to throw some pieces of dill and some chunks of this and incorporate that more into the paper. So hopefully this will chop this up. I'm not really sure what's going to happen here, but we'll try that. And so let me do that. And I'm just kind of breaking these up. I know you can't see this over here, but I'm breaking those up a little bit, and then I'm going to blend it for just a few seconds. Okay, there's some kind of chunks in there. Oh, I think it did what I wanted. Kind of made all little flakes in there. Okay, I'm going to throw this in my mold here. Oh yeah, you can see those little bits and pieces. So then I distribute the pulp around, you know, so we have an even piece of paper. Then you'll want to float your items on top and about where you'd want them, oh, my hands are wet, to be. Oh, that might be cool. And a few of these. Oops. And then the petals I'll just cut off here. So I just went outside and picked these, and oh, that might look cool. And then I'm just going to start putting this in here. Let's do one more. I find that less is more. I tend to go overboard really in all my crafting. And so then, you know, you want to maybe push it down into the pulp fibers just a little bit so that they really get incorporated into that. If you want to push them even all the way down to the bottom, if they'll stay, so you maybe have something viewing, you know, be able to see from the other side more. So okay, then you'll lift your paper out, and this you want to do maybe a little slower so that your items get really incorporated into those fibers. And, you know, no two sheets of paper will be the same. So, oh, I'm liking how that's turning out. So, you can see that in there. Now I'll take it out of the mold. Okay, I'll run that over here. And then again, you would squeeze your paper out, or squeeze the paper out. Squeeze the water out of the paper. Let me do that just a little bit so I can hold it up so you can see what it looks like. So you can do any combination of things by throwing things in the blender. I believe I did put the glitter in the blender to mix it up with the pulp better. And, okay, I think that's probably pretty good. Okay, there is my piece of paper. Now I'll just continue to draw as much water out of that as I can and let this dry. And, well, that would make a beautiful card, wouldn't it? Okay, have a good day. If you got any questions, let me know, and thanks for watching.